And one of the reasons why process has been so important to me is because process gave me a way to conceptualize an alternative. And for me, it wasn't enough to say, oh, it's all right, they go to heaven. That wasn't enough. I had to think into it. You know, sometimes you're damned to think. That's what Fred Sontag told me one time. Faith seeking understanding. For me, I just needed a way to conceptualize it. And here's what process provided for me. I've said it several times. God experiences the world the way the world is. Well, what's this mean? Well, remember the model? Energy from the past enters into you. Oh. And you integrate that energy and then you give it. Well, to whom do you give it? Well, the answer is to every existent reality whatsoever. Oh, does God exist? Yes. Then that which you have become is, in every moment, a gift to God. Now, this can have horrible consequences if you think about it. That God receives the world in every moment of its moment by moment by moment by moment completion. But God, if God is God, must receive in every moment the experience of everything whatsoever that exists in this world. It is not a happy thing to be a God. That there is beyond this history, there is also that which is within the life of God. If God receives the world in every moment, God is the resurrection of the world. Well, then what happens? Now you're in strictly fantasy land, speculating what would happen if you take this model and begin to think about resurrection in terms of this dynamic. Remember I said the energy is received and then integrated in contrasting, evaluating emotional ways so that all these streams of energy become a new satisfaction which is then given. Well, if God is an actual reality, an existent reality, the same process would be true of God. That God would receive the energy of the world in its entirety. So the fullness of those who have died is resurrected into the life of God, there to be